Everybody, welcome back to our virtual airline in flight sim. We're sitting down here in Christchurch. This morning we flew down from Wellington. It's about noon. We're going to fly from here to Nelson on the northern tip of the South Island. And then this evening we have our last flight of the day from Nelson back to Wellington. A couple points. I've been tweaking with the settings in flight sim, so graphics should look a little bit better, a little bit smoother, I hope. I'm also running some new software, so I've got Pilot ATC running as my ATC, and hopefully we got some extra little voices that kick in with that too, as some background chatter. So it looks like a beautiful day here in New Zealand. Let's get going. I don't see any clouds out, which means weather probably didn't load. Common issue, sometimes it does, sometimes it does not. But let's get going and see how we do on this flight. It's about an hour. We're going to head northwards and we're going to cross over to the other side of the island. Nelson's located at the top, just on the channel, kind of like Wellington, but on the South Island. So let me just go over here and make sure we're connected with the ATC. There we go. So we're going to get ready to go. So let's turn on the aircraft. And we will fire up ATC and see what happens. We'll get our ATIS first on 1272.
Christchurch International Information Lima, 2130 Zulu. Winds are light and variable. Visibility 6 miles. Skies clear. Temperature 10, dew point 7. Current altimeter is 3041. Arriving and departing runway 02. Christchurch International Information Lima, 2130 Zulu. Winds are light and variable.
Okay, so with the winds, or the barometer at 3041, that means that we are running live weather. So it is this clear down here, and that is fantastic. So let's go over to clearance delivery. We'll get our clearance, and then we can start the aircraft. We have 5 passengers on board and about 70 pounds of cargo, including their baggage. So let's get clearance delivery going here, which is 128.2. Skyways 6095, ready to copy.
Skyways 60905, we don't have a flight plan on file for you.
Oh, made that mistake again, so let me go.
Good morning. Border Force 44, Cairns to Cairns outbound on the 351, request clearance.
Border Force 44, delivery cleared to Cairns outbound via the 351 radial length planned route. Cairns 2 departure, climb via SID to 6000, squawk 3213, departure frequency 118.4.
The Cairns via the 351 radio and flight plan route, Cairns 2 departure, climb via the SID to 6000, the 321.
So I forgot to file my departure through the
Border Force 44.
Through the program, which I've done now, and you can hear there's the background chatter traffic. It's the little demo package, so there's not a lot of voices, so we may hear some repeats, but it's giving me a sense of what it sounds like. Skyways 6095, ready to copy.
Skyways 60905 is cleared to November Zulu November Sierra, fly the NUBK 3P departure, with the param transition, then direct to Lima Alpha November Alpha Golf then as filed. Expect departure runway 02. Climb to 4,000 feet via the departure. Expect higher clearances 2 minutes after departure. Departure on 123.6 squawk 6332.
Alright, so we've got everything programmed in. We have our altimeter in, we have our autopilot set. Everything seems to be ready to go.
Delivery Yankee to Charlie's.
Fuel is turned on.
With India. Request a false Cape 1 departure.
Yankee to Charlie, cleared false Cape 1, squawk 1663.
1663, clear pulse Cape 1, Yankee to Charlie.
So we don't want clearance. Why didn't he do my clearance? Skyway 0695, cleared to November Zulu, November Sierra, as filed, climb 4,000 feet, squawk 6332.
Read back incorrect. Skyway 609er5 maintain 4,000 feet.
Clearance delivery, good day, Unity 942 for Darwin, request airways clearance. Unity 942 delivery, stand by.
Buddy, why didn't you switch over to ground?
Unity 942, clearance available.
Go ahead, Unity 942.
Unity 942, clear to Darwin via...
Let's see if we get them working this time. Skyway 6095, ready for engine start.
Skyway 609er5 engine start approved.
Okay. So let's get going here. Let's go. Oops. Fuel boost on, ignition on, and crank it. Fuel is set to on. Come on, buddy, I can't do all the work for you. Temperature's rising, prop is rising. Alright, seems to be stable. So let's put the starter off, ignition back to normal, and fuel to normal. Skyway 6095, ready for pushback.
Skyway 609er5 pushback approved.
Pushback approved. Skyway 609er5.
There he is.
29. 6215 LA ground, good day, behind the Jetstar A320.
Right, so push is coming.
On the A320.
They're moving out from the back. So it's a northward takeoff. Come off on the parking brake, just give them
Good morning, welcome to 214, 214,
zoom in.
214, ground, good day.
We're going to taxi down here to this point, and that's going to be our route. So we will push back to here and then taxi down. There we go. We'll just have them get us clear of the building here, probably off the white piece of concrete. So it's a beautifully clear day today. No wind, high pressure, blue sky. Should be a good flight. It's about 50 minutes to go north, cross over. About an hour and 10 gate to gate, I guess. All right. I'll take it from there. Head back inside. Parking brake on. A couple jets here. I mean, I don't know why we're parked at this big gate. We're a small airplane, but it's all good. Alright, so let's get the taxi light on. I am going to turn the interior lights on. With some of the shadowing, it gets a little bit dark in here. Let's get these out of the way. So, get away from this separator bypass here.
520, apologies for that. Reducing speed now.
Well, that's fine. It's just the jets are lining up behind you, but you've done well.
Thank you, 520.
You're not going to let me do it from here. So I'll go over here. There we go. And now we can go back up. Skyway 6095, ready to taxi, runway 02.
Skyway 609 taxi to runway 02 via Taxiways Hotel. Hold short runway 02.
Jeff, you gonna say anything? No? Taxi runway 02 via Taxiway Hotel. Hold short runway 02, Skyway 6095.
520, get a ground, taxi to the doctors.
Taxi to the doctors, 520.
Okay. So, parking brake is off. Make it a right turn. Come on. There we go. We'll go out over here, down to the taxiway. So like I said, real traffic is on, so or live traffic is on. And
g'day, taxi by Kilo Bay.
live weather is on, which seems to be working, which is great news. I did reduce the number of trucks and stuff, vehicles out and about, but it seems like they still want to get in the way. So beautiful flat area. The flight in was wonderful. It was a nice easy flight. We will hopefully have another good flight this time. I'll ignore him. Ah, there we go. Oh no, look, another one. Just have to ignore the, I might have to turn. Oh, there. At least he disappeared. I might have to turn these guys off. He was a little bit distorted there. So again, this is a generic airport, auto-generated markings and buildings and lights sticking up in the middle of the taxiway, which is not what you want. So as I mentioned, I went in, I did some work on some of the graphics, so keep nice smooth frame rate and keep the graphics as nice as I can get it. So on my testing I was doing earlier, I was getting about 45 or so frames per second. Now I am using a 4K monitor for this, so I'm sure if I tune it down it will get a lot better. But it's not bad. We'll see how it looks from the air. I was playing with it earlier and somehow I turned things way too down and it looked pretty bad. I wasn't very happy with it. We'll see how we do here. Come around to the hold short line and then we will be good to check in with the tower.
Skyways 609er5 contact tower on 118.4, enjoy your afternoon.
Tower on 118.4 Skyways 609er5.
Johnny Hotel 5, the Hubbard 5 outbound with the waiver if it's required. Traffic to Zulu, g'day.
Alright, so we are ready to go and nobody's on the approach. Tower 6095 ready to go, runway 02.
609er5 winds are light and variable, altimeter 3041 cleared for takeoff, runway 02 caution wake turbulence squawk 1200.
Squawk 1200. Second. Alright, you're changing my squawk code, so code 12. Did you say 1? You did say 1200.
884, Bravo
0.
This is on 884, Tango, good day, it's right through Sierra, taxi Sierra Tango, holding 1 Tango 6, runway 34 right. It's right through Sierra, Sierra Tango,
Don't know why you want me on 1200. Interesting. Alright, let's see where we are.
Just 201, line up runway 34 right. Line up 34 right.
Alright, here we go. Easy on the power, we don't want to over torque it. Airspeed's alive, 50 knots. 60 knots. 70 knots. Pull back. 7-degree pitch up. Alright, we're climbing out. Oh, we're passing 500 feet. Flaps up.
Director 1261. Okay, take one, just
Alright. You can see there's the water over there. The ocean. They didn't tell us to fly runway heading, so we'll switch over to nav mode and we'll head up to our first waypoint. Bank here and try to decrease these violent turns as she tries to bring us back online.
Give way to company 737 inbound taxi, holding point Tango 6, runway 34 right, 5 Sierra and Tango.
Going to 737 and Sierra Tango and holding
What's that? Hit the mic.
Skyway 609er 5 contact Christchurch departure on 123.6. Good day.
That's a nice departure there. Okay, buddy, you gotta do your job.
Runway 34 right, clear to take off.
I mean, you said it, but you're not doing it. Alright, so let's pull up the radio. 1, 2, 3.
Skyway 609er 5 contact departure on 123.6.
Oh. 123.6, Skyway 69er or 609er 5.
You on board the company outbound and continue on to Lima Connect.
One company looks at
Departure Skyway 609er 5 climbing to 4,000 feet.
Skyway 609er 5, good afternoon. Squawk 4306.
Squawk 4306 Skyway 609er 5.
It's the little problems with this sometimes. 4306.
Skyway 609er 5 radar contact.
Alright. So there's the mountains, so we're going to be heading kind of in this direction. We're going to cross over the island, run slightly left to right in front of us. So we will be climbing up over the mountains. I will see you when we get a little bit closer to our descent. Welcome back to the cockpit. We're about to start.
Skyway 609er 5 descend via the LANAG-1 arrival with the LANAG transition to 5,500 feet altimeter 3050 at Nelson.
Descend via the LANAG-1 arrival with the LANAG transition to 5,500 feet altimeter 3050 Skyway 609er 5.
There we go. We'll put in 500 feet per minute. So we're coming in, we're starting our descent. You can see some interesting cloud formations. Let's turn that on. Forming out here in the little valleys. Pretty cool. Just do kind of a recenter here. There we go. So we're going to cross over this river, this little range of mountains here, and then we're going to be in on the approach.
I'm heading up 260, climb cruise, level 220. And I'll climb 220 and heading up 260 and Whiskey Golf.
Alright, so we should be turning. Oh, don't want that. There we go. So, quail should be around 5,000 feet at quail. So basically got to cross this range and then we're down on the flats on the other side. So we'll have to watch our altitude. Checking the other software there. A little bit higher pressure up at the north end here. We're at 3050. It's a little river valley there. Yeah, I'm happy with the settings I got now. Getting about, well, should be getting in the 40 to 45 frames. And no stuttering. I did some adjustments for that. So, pretty happy with the way it looks. I was running a 2080 Ti. I turned things up a little bit, but I'm only running a Super. It'll be interesting how those new 3000 series cards are going to be doing. Not doing too bad. Keeping our speed at about 150, 149. You can see the airport there. It's on the other side of a little bay by the looks of it. So we're going to come in, make the turn, and then we'll line up and we should be in. I'm going to take off the half bank mode just because I know we're going to be doing some a little bit steeper turns, a little bit sharper turns. Some cloud there. Or some mountains. Clouds ahead of us over the flat area here. And behind us. So you can see the mountain elevations are decreasing, so we're coming down. Zoom in a little bit there.
Going 323, currently showing 13, expect that to come out to 14, so 2323.
About 2,000 feet to go to the requested altitude.
117, but it's going to get across to level 372.
I think quail, they want us about 5,000 feet, so we should be good. I think 5,000 is the minimum. It is beautiful up here. So we're not on vectors and we're not on an ILS. We're actually following the RNAV, which is basically...
Skyways 609er 5 altimeter 3050 cleared for the RNAV approach to runway 02 with the Quail transition at Nelson.
Altimeter 3050 cleared for the RNAV approach to runway 02 with the Quail transition Skyways 609er5.
Skyways 609er5 descend via the Quail transition to 5,500 feet.
Descend to 5,500 feet via the Quail transition. Skyways 609er5.
So at our turn point here, we have to be at 3,900. So we're coming up to Quail. That's fine. Where are you going? No.
Skyways 609er5 altimeter 3050 at Nelson contact tower on 127.4. Enjoy.
Altimeter 3050 tower on 127.4 Skyways 609er5. Tower Skyways 609er5 inbound for RNAV approach runway 02. Skyways 609er5 good afternoon. Radar contact. Continue RNAV to runway 02 call when established on final. Continue RNAV to runway 02 will call when established on final Skyways 609er5.
I need more voices. So anyway, the RNAV is basically a set of GPS coordinates with set altitudes. So there's no ground-based beacons or radio navigation aids. It's basically just GPS plots with altitudes to bring you into the runway, which is great because they don't have to build the office infrastructure out there.
One threshold wind 290 degrees, 4 knots, preferred exit, rapid exit, altitude.
So we're trying to get down to 39, so we're high. So we're going to have to drop a little bit faster. We're going to come back on the power. And we're now going to turn to 360. Or 036. Something about there. So the airport's ahead of us through that cloud. We gotta start getting down or we're gonna be too high. So at Islop, we want to be at 1970.
Good morning.
So I'm going to set stop that. 1,900 feet.
Twister 506, contact director 126, decimal 1. I think on the 5.
I think it's 026 is the heading. 026 is the heading. So we're kind of pointed towards it. We're just going to keep flying this way. Come in over the little hills here and over the flat. Should pick up the runway. Middle of the day. Oh, look at them. That looks cool. Misty fog in the treetops there. And it's only 8 degrees at this altitude, so it's not too bad. So we're 1,000 feet to go. We can slow our descent a little bit.
Down on descent 6,000, turn right 090. 6,000 right 090, killing 41 o'clock.
There we go. So like like I said, at Islop 1900, and we should be pretty well lined up to go in on the approach. You can see the bay that we're coming up for. So halfway roughly to the runway, we're going to want to get down to about 900 feet. So about here, we're going to be about 900. Alright, so we might as well get ready. So props going fully forward. Bring the speed up a little bit. You can see the airport, it's over there, so we are going to turn a little bit this way, and then we'll come in and then swing around. So this got kind of a funky planning here through Flight Sim. Don't know why it's doing that, but we'll get down. Because it's not handling the non-ILS approaches very well. So airport elevation is 17 feet. So I'm going to take over. Bring the speed back. Go.
Kelly 147, 7 mile mark, show on road.
Kelly 147, headspin tower, g'day.
Skyways 609er winds are 14 at 14 knots, cleared to land runway 02. Clear to land runway 02, Skyways 609er.
A little bit of cloud over the water. Nothing major. There we go.
Good day, killing 41 Delta Reach.
Killing 421 Delta Tower, g'day.
500.
Winds are calm. A little bit of cloud. One red, three whites.
Velocity 141, runway 34 right, clear to take off.
Runway 34 right, clear to take off, velocity 141.
Dynasty 0, side 1, threshold wind 290 degrees, 4 knots, preferred exit, rapid exit, Alpha 2, Runway 34 left, clear to land.
Runway 34 left, clear to land.
Well, flare. And
Skyway
we're down.
609er5 exit runway when able.
There we go.
Looking down 32 tower, good morning.
Cessna 506, contact director 126, 241. 506.
And we're going to park it over here.
Two 41 Delta, descend 6,000, turn right 090. 6,000, right 090, killing 41 Delta.
And here we go. Parking brake is on. Lane lights and nav lights come off. And fuel cut off. Prop right back.
Qantas 151, runway 34 right.
Fuel boost goes to off. Emission's good. We'll turn off the fuel. And we will power down. And there we are in Nelson, New Zealand. Thank you very much for flying with us today. Hope you enjoyed. And we'll see you next time when we head back to Wellington. Bye for now.
Velocity 141, contact departures, good day.
Today, welcome. 41.